Geri, so I'd like to ask you, could you, for our viewers and for our listeners, could you give a kind of comprehensive explanation on what gut health is and how it relates to our whole maintaining of our health in general?
Yeah, so basically gut health, like we have our microbiome that is basically an ecosystem. And in that microbiome ecosystem, we have everything from bacteria to fungi to viruses to parasites. So it's all this whole ecosystem that lives sort of in a symbiotic form. And gut health is basically making sure that we keep it running smoothly. We have the right bacteria, the right, we're basically feeding it the right prebiotic fibers as well. In relation to basically the microbiome is the epicenter of our health. So everything starts from our gut. It does many functions in terms of like inflammation, cardiovascular health, hormone balance, and all of that. So it's just all connected.
And that's so, I mean, this is why I think this conversation with you is so important, because it sounds like it's really, if I'm thinking of a tree, we're talking really about the roots of the tree that hold the whole tree up. I mean, this is like, if we don't get the gut health situation right, it's going to throw off our whole body. I mean, and that's going to affect us physically, emotionally, mentally. And so this is an absolute paramount topic of importance. So in general, what are just some main intakes that are generally good for our gut from the work you do?
Absolutely. I would most definitely say getting in like organic, live, raw, non-GMO foods to eat as clean as possible, getting like an array of like an array of the color of the rainbow of different foods, a variety, because our gut health is an ecosystem that has many different bacteria. It's very diverse. You want to eat like a diverse diet full of like superfoods and greens and that are going to feed that gut bacteria, that are going to nourish it. So yeah.
And as raw as possible, you're saying?
I normally tend to have a plant-based diet, so I try to do like live raw foods, like not cooked so much. So it depends. I do a variety in my diet, but yeah, just like live, organic, and clean foods, superfoods, fuel your body, your gut.
And I can imagine probably like water, like drinking enough water, being hydrated throughout the day. Is that really important?
Oh yeah, water is super important. Having a good quality, clean water, it definitely helps carry nutrients through to your body so you can absorb them, and also helps release toxins out of your body. It keeps you hydrated. We're like 70% water, right? So 70% or so water. So we need to be making sure we have clean water in our diet, right? So it also helps with suppressing the hunger hormone, ghrelin. So it keeps you full, helps you lose weight, helps you absorb nutrients. So very good for you. Yeah, it's really important.
I hope, at least with what I'm doing, that I have a yin and a yang, where it's like a smoothie in the morning and then pizza in the afternoon. I hope I'm doing I hope my approach is like a yin and a yang kind of thing, like a little bit of the bad, but a little bit of the good,
like it's all about balance, really. Like I always tell my clients, 80% of the time, try to eat as healthy and clean as possible, and have a day where it's a cheat day, where you do eat the pizza, or you have something that you're going to like really enjoy, because that's part of balance. It's good for your mental health. It's really hard to sustain a really clean, healthy diet, like always, right? That's just like not doable. It's also, people fall off the wagon that way, and then they binge. But like if you know that you're eating a certain way 80% of the time, and you are able to have those cheat meals or that food that you love, that's healthy in itself as well.
So you don't recommend cheat meals?
You're good.
Night, right? Not every night though. Not cheat meals.
Not every night. No. Not every night. No. Once in a while, right?
Once in a while. Okay, yeah. I gotta make that.
Once in a while.